Welcome to Go Live TV, the future in your hands. The only multicultural IPTV station that brings communities together. Over 2.7 million people have already watched. Go Live TV, anytime, anywhere.
So much for joining us once again. This is the Cyper Show, and I am your host, Ngarambe Rita Lawrence. Today, it's a beautiful day outside, and it's amazing. I hope you guys, wherever you're following us from, or wherever it's a YouTube channel or on Go Live TV Toronto, we hope they're having an amazing, amazing day. So today, without further ado, I have an incredible guest for you. She's a mother, she's an activist, she is a movie actress, she has won numerous awards that she's going to be telling us about. She's also the founder of the Settlement Toronto. So you guys are going to hear all about it. Stay with us. She's also a poet. You know how I feel about her poets already. So let's welcome Isoken. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rita. Thank you so much.
You look amazing.
It's an honor to be here, seated with you. I know how much amazing stuff you've been doing in the community as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure and an honor. I don't know where to begin from because as I was reading through your biography, you have produced movies, you have founded organizations, you have won numerous awards in those. There is a Free Fame Achievement Award in Humanitarian. There is 40 over 40, absolutely fabulous, which is incredible because you are fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So when talking about all the things you've done, how do you feel?
For me, it's not about the things I've done. It's more about the lives that I touch when I'm doing these things. I'm just a regular mother, a regular woman whose mission is to do my own little bit to change the world in my own space that I occupy as well.
Wow. So are you like, if I understand correctly, the things you do, you don't go outside your space. You don't try to chase things. You try to change or to touch lives within your circle.
I do. That is. I think that's my purpose. I think that's the reason why God created me, to just be that little salt added to the world to make that change.
Wow, amazing. Now that reminds me, I think your recent birthday. When is your birthday again?
That was just a few weeks ago, April 14th.
Was it the time when you decided to help people and actually fundraise for your birthday?
Yes, that's one very interesting story, because sometimes we see people, most especially at this time that we are, so much is going on. A lot of people are in so much pain. Before we go ahead, I would actually like us to just have 1 minute silent for the lost souls that we've had during this pandemic. Wow. If you don't mind.
Yeah, we'll take that moment.
Thank you. So, during my birthday, it's one of those regular days. Actually, I was working because I've been working from home for over a year now. And a friend of mine, I called up a friend of mine because I just ran into his number. I haven't, spoken to him for a while. And I just called him. Oh my God, I just saw your number. How's everything? How are you feeling? Because I just love touching base with everyone. And he was like, oh, it's so good to hear from you. Doing great. I just have some few food items that I can give away. I know your organization does with new immigrants in the city, and I have food items that I can give out. I was like, whoa, wow. I will take that. Immediately after work, I went out, picked up the items. They were food items, vegetables, and vegetables, fruits, and all whatnot. So I collected those items, and I just felt that, you know what, I can add more, because I got about 15 boxes of food items, and I actually went out and doubled that number and added more stuffs that people could get, juice for their kids, people that have kids, toiletries, more food items, spaghetti and vegetable oils, things like that, that a family could actually use to put meal together for that day, or even a couple of days. So that was my own way of giving out. I can't be celebrating knowing that there are people out there in the city that have not eaten, or that are not even sure of where the next meal was going to come from.
Oh my God, that's incredible. It's amazing now that because I was looking at everything, I'm like, so many people decide to treat themselves for their birthdays, but you took your time, because I was reading you have your family, your daughters, you packed everybody in the car and they're like, let's go give to these people.
Yeah.
Wow, it must be so fulfilling to know that you helped someone.
Trust me, it was fulfilling.
Wow.
It was fulfilling, because it was a drive-through pickup. And a lot of the people see me with the boxes, want to come out. I say, no. It's not about you.
Wow.
And it's not even about me today. It's about me serving you. So stay in your car. Just open your trunk for me. Step aside. I will put those boxes in your car and just drive away.
Oh my
It
God.
was so fulfilling for me.
So as a mother, as someone who is career-oriented, who has so much work that you've done, because you have the movie that you created has got like 18 nominees in different countries, and you've had already won 5 awards in that. And you have all these things going on for you, but you still find time to help people. What would you say to a woman like maybe, I don't know, like the younger you 10 years, 15 years ago? Is she the same woman you are today, or did you grow or develop yourself to get to this level you are right now?
First and foremost, I would say I'm a person of service. So my love language is service. So that is what drives me the most. Service. So in the process of just serving, other things jump into my plate.
Right.
And because I'm all about people, I'm all about giving back, I'm all about service, I just take these things with ease.
Yeah. Wow.
Understand what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it is what it is. But before I go ahead, I also want to give credit to my amazing family, my sister, my kids, my hubby, everybody that supports. I can't do it alone.
Right.
I can't do it alone without the strong support of my family and very good friends around me.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, because I can only imagine you have all this thinking your Thanksgiving message on Facebook, you were talking about it. You're like, you wake up with these incredible ideas that seem impossible, but your family is always there to support you.
Oh, yes.
It's amazing.
Yes. And for every woman out there, I just want to say, you can do it.
Wow.
You can do it. It's all about what drives you. It's all about the drive.
Right.
Don't compare yourself with others. Just follow through with what you believe. But be authentic. Be authentic in your message. Be authentic in what you're dishing out to the people. People can tell fake from real, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
So once you're authentic with your story, everything just falls through, and the universe embraces you.
Right, I've seen that a couple times where even like from little things like social media, where you post your photograph and you think it's your best, you've done all the edits and everything, but people don't like it as much because it doesn't seem like you. So it's, I would say, crazy how the world can know the true you from how you think you know yourself. And the universe aligns also, like it serves you as you go along the way. It's
exactly.
incredible.
And secondly, now more people pay attention. Because of the pandemic and the times that we live in,
Right.
people pay attention to more things, and people are looking for the authentic things out there. Yes, you can go on social media. You can see all kinds of stuff. You can see people faking it until they make it.
Wow.
But guess what? People still know the authentic stuff being served them.
So what advice would you tell to someone who wants to fake it until they make it, or they think they have to be something? They call it growth these days, but really they're shielding themselves from their authentic self. How do you tell them, like, how do they realize their inner self and also to believe that the universe will make a way for them?
Yeah, but you see, first and foremost, people need to know what they have been created for. There is a supernatural being and force that propel us to be able to understand what our assignment is on earth. And the day you find your assignment and you're able to align your assignment with your purpose, guess what? That's the day you live in.
Oh my God. Wow. I don't know how much more I can thank you for this. It's incredible because you're speaking to me, you're speaking to the inner child in me, you're speaking to most people that I know in my circle who are chasing things and trying to make it, but when you say that, it hits home so much. So thank you. What maybe as we close off, what is the one advice you would tell someone who is looking for service, to serve people, but also serve a purpose, but at the same time, they want to provide for themselves?
Okay. When you serve, when you're in a place of service and you're serving the universe with that which you carry within you, trust me when I say it, when it aligns and the universe clashes with that purpose of yours, you will be served with financial blessings, because that is what comes with service. Don't run after financial gains and benefit first. Once you do what you've been assigned, aligned to do on earth, that will come with it. That's what the universe serves you with. That's what the universe pay you with in return. So whatever you think you have, whatever you have within you to give to the world, don't be afraid to serve it. Serve it, and trust me, the blessings will come with it.
Oh my God. So there you have it, folks. In the presence of a phenomenal, phenomenal woman. Thank you so much for being with us today. It's the Cyper Show. We're taking a break. We'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome to Go Live TV, the future in your hands. The only multicultural IPTV station that brings communities together. Over 2.7 million people have already watched. Go Live TV, anytime, anywhere.
Sir, I think it's time. We've got a solution.
We don't have to hide it anymore. The world needs to know.
So what are we going to do about it, gentlemen?
I've made a decision. We go live.
This is our family.
This is our life.
And we are Leuna.
Hello and welcome back once again, the Cyper Show. I am coming back with a different guest who is amazingly, I don't know how to describe you. I can't just use one word. She is just so bright and I loved everything. We had a little chat before we started and I can't wait for my viewers to get to know you. Her name is Madeline Lafante. I said your name right. It's a beautiful name.
That is correct. Thank you.
Incredible, yeah. She is the founder of Nakai skincare product. I was reading at the beginning the meaning of the name in itself. Do you mind telling us, our followers, the meaning of your product's name?
Absolutely. Thank you, Rita, for having me today. Nakai is actually from Zimbabwe. I am born and raised in Zimbabwe, proudly Zimbabwean.
Wow.
And it's actually my daughter's name. So Nakai is from my Shona language, which means be beautiful.
Wow,
Yes.
be beautiful.
Yes.
I am recently obsessed with the word be, like be beautiful. It's like becoming, it sounds so powerful.
True.
Wow. How long have you been in Canada for?
I've been here for 15 years. It was actually our anniversary, myself and my husband, on the 13th of April. So it's been 15 years since we decided to chase the dream.
Incredible. If you don't mind me asking, what was that dream?
Well, I think, you know, the whole thing of the greener pastures is what it always is, right? But at the same time, leaving Zimbabwe was more of getting to know myself better, getting to grow as a human being, and see where the world takes me. So moving to Canada was a big challenge, which I say I really have been enjoying for the past 15 years.
Oh, amazing! Because I'm asking all this to say how you're still connected to your roots. I mean, you're still giving your daughter the name from your language. How does that make, like, do you feel proud when you feel that connected to your roots?
I do. It literally makes me shine, and it
Wow.
really makes me feel happy. It's things that we take for granted when it comes to the roots, and you can relate to that, being from Rwanda. As an African, you can never really leave who you are. At least that's what I believe. I left home when I was 18, but the roots are always embedded in me, not just in naming my child Nakai, or my first daughter's name is actually Madiwa. Madiwa means you're loved. Wow. So
I'm calling you to get my children's name for the future children.
so it's, you know, it means a lot, and it's also paving the way for them as well to know where they're from. My husband is from Haiti, by the way.
Wow.
So it's still African as well, because, you know, they were
Yeah.
the first country to actually gain
Gain
independence as
yeah.
well. So yes.
Oh, amazing! So, what is it? What would you say? What is it back home that you connect to? Like, as soon as you think about Zimbabwe, what comes to your mind first?
Wow, food.
Oh my God! Yes, preach.
I have to say food. I have to say the arts and culture. There's just something about the music, and the people themselves are filled with so much resilience. I never like to use that word every time when it comes to Africa, because that's really what it is. There's so much resilience in Zimbabweans, and I find that stayed with me in having to leave home and adjust to a new country. That also takes resilience, right? So when I think of home, I think food, I think the arts, the culture, the music, and just how resilient the people are.
Oh my God! Like, it's amazing and it's beautiful to watch you say it. Even how passionate you are about it drives me like I want to go home today. It's incredible. And you have this product that you have created. You've started your own business, and it's about beauty and just taking care of your skin. Can you tell me what it is about the skin that, like, what did you choose that particular element to focus on?
Gosh, I take a deep breath every time I talk about this. Well, first of all, being a Black woman, you want something that you can resonate and connect with. And I think that was my first part, that I realized that, yes, there are brands there for Black people, for African women, but there's still so much room for growth for us, for people to realize that self-care is not selfish. You know, when I look at my aunties and my grandmother and my mother, for them to just sit there and do nothing feels like it's not supposed to be done. So in creating my skincare line, it was more of, and of course the lipsticks as well, it was more about being beautiful, meaning it's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to understand how your skin functions. It's okay for you to put on that black lipstick or red lipstick or green lipstick and just find yourself and be who you are.
Oh my God, that's incredibly amazing. Because I remember the first time I started getting into makeup, they put for me this foundation, and I couldn't tell, like my face didn't look like it was attached to my neck at all. I was like, oh my God, where am I going to go with this? But later on, I found something that really works for me. So when you talk about Black women get, like, all the people of our skin color to get something that works with their tone, it's another work. And I'm like, why is it so hard? It makes you want to be brown or light skinned for you to get something that works.
Absolutely,
It's
absolutely,
amazing.
absolutely.
Yeah. How long have you funded this business for you?
Wow, so I actually started at the beginning of COVID. It was,
Wow.
yes, March 2020.
Oh
is
my,
when-
how? Now I have more
Yes.
questions. Because everybody, the whole world is running out. Everybody's stressed out.
Yes,
Wow.
and I tell you, I always do the opposite. I mean, my parents will tell you when I'm told to go east, I go west. That's always been me. And starting this journey during COVID really taught me a lot. Sometimes we always want to find the right time, the right place, not realizing that when it comes to dreams, it's your dream. It's got no specific time to go for it. And
Yeah.
so that's when Nakai was birthed. It was actually March of 2020.
Oh my God, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So like the whole world is saying otherwise. You choose to go the other direction, and it's going so well because I was looking through your website where you guys, if you want to go shop at her store, it's on the website nakai.com, I think.
Yes, NakaiSkincareCosmetics.com.
Okay, can you say it once again for the viewers to listen and go shop? It's amazing.
Absolutely, NakaiSkincareCosmetics.com. So www.NakaiSkincareCosmetics.com.
Okay, incredible. And what would you say to the women of the Black African descent who are struggling with their beauty and also how they feel about their skin? And you do incredible lipsticks too, where we have this issue where we feel like our faces are too big, our lips are too big. Like we have all these complaints, but you have a way that you have created things that still make them beautiful, that amplify their beautiful. And what would you say to them? What's your advice?
You've said it right there. When you look at it now, big lips are a thing. Having curvaceous bodies is what people look for now. People are having surgeries now to actually look how you and I look. And so when I think of Nakai being beautiful, it means you have to own your own beauty and be comfortable in your own skin. And I find self-love is not something that comes naturally, actually. It is a journey. So in me creating this, it allows each individual human being to be on their own journey, like understanding your skin type, knowing what's best for your skin, knowing that even as Black people, there's something that went viral on my Instagram page about wearing sunscreen, for example. You know, it is really important. And I had a t-shirt that was written, "Dear Black people, our skin does crack as well. Please wear your sunscreen." So little things like that that we don't necessarily are aware that it is important and it's part of self-care. So this is my journey and I'm loving it.
It is beautiful because you're talking about skin, the skincare and using sunscreen. Do you mean we also need sunscreen?
You get sunburned. Yes. Yes. Black
Because like
skin.
the darker you get, that's more melanin for you. Like, you saying it's not good for our skin?
So I love
I
these
haven't heard
conversations.
this. I love it too. I'm
So
learning.
the thing is with black skin, what happens is with anybody, the darker your skin gets, that's actually your cells in your skin telling you that, uh-oh, this is not right. So we have our melanin. The beauty of it is because we are dark already, we think it's okay, but people don't realize that we actually do go darker. And by getting darker, that's actually a sign that your body and your cells and your skin is sending to say, this is not safe, you gotta protect me. So when we say melanin popping, you and I are popping all the time. So we don't need extra sun because we have the color in our skin. But then if you're to compare with a Caucasian person, when they do go brown from their natural color, that is actually the cells fighting and saying, hey, hey, protect me, by creating this extra melanin. So it's everybody. Skin cancer does not discriminate. That's what I always say.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right
Skin
on
cancer
that.
doesning discriminate. So you and I, we both need to wear sunscreen.
Wow, there you have it. You gotta learn how to I'm still like I'm going to literally chat with you right after this and learn how to do that because I've
Sounds
never
good.
thought about it.
Sounds
I always
good.
thought like it's the light skin that gets burned, but not me because they're like, oh, they're trying to get dark like us, so it works for us. But I'm pretty sure it's a lot to learn. And thank
It's a
you
whole
so
lot
much.
more.
Maybe as we close off, as we learn to the end of this conversation, when you look at your daughter and how much you've taught them and how much closer to home they are by being beside you and how you're fighting for us to still embrace our beauty and who we are and what we look like, what is one thing you would tell them not to forget as they grow up and as they find their way into the world?
Be kind. Be a kind human being. I find being a kind human being will not just take you places, but you as yourself, you literally see a world in a different view. So beyond anything about the succession and, you know, the fame, for me, it's really important to always stay being a kind human being.
Wow. And maybe just express yourself or explain yourself in ways, just a few ways that you think being kind can make you feel and what you think can be the impact of it to the world, to the rest of the world.
Absolutely. Giving back is a big thing. You know, when I do this, I'm really huge here in the community in Toronto of giving back from different foundations. Shout out to Seshemi. It's actually a foundation that I am one of the board of directors, and we focus on Black communities.
Right.
So it seems like such a selfish thing when you give back, but it does make you feel good. And it becomes a chain reaction to the next person when they see that you've done it and they also feel they can do it, and it repels continuously. So really and truly, I always say being kind means giving back, and giving back is not about money, it's about time, it's about love. All those are all different ways that you can actually give back.
Absolutely. Like even right now, I feel like you've given me so much because we never realize, I think we take light on how when you give your time to someone, because that's something that is non-refundable. Like you will never have 3 p.m. ever again of April 2021, like this moment. So I appreciate you so much for making your time and for being with us. You're incredibly beautiful, and I am honored to have hosted you.
Thank you, Rita, for this chance, and I appreciate you as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is our family.
This is our life.